And then I said to him, get your finger out of the... Oh, we're recording.
We are recording.
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome. Season 2, Part 2 of Paranormal Misfits Podcast.
Mm-hmm.
We're back, bitches. Did you miss us?
Maybe. Did they?
Maybe. Did they? Hey, tell me out loud in your car if you've missed me or us or Chrissy.
Or in the gym. Just scream it in the gym.
Scream it right now.
Yeah.
No way. Chrissy, lead us in, babe.
Absolutely. This podcast is part of the You Run Podcast Network, where you can find all sorts of fun and exciting podcasts just like ours. You can check them out in the show notes. You can connect with them over on Instagram. It is You Run Podcast. And with that being said, this is the Paranormal Misfits Podcast, where the curious roam, the weird feels at home, and horror is just another day in the office. And today we both decided to wear some sort of head covering headband. Without ever even knowing.
And no, we literally, okay, so plot twist, we literally get on camera and I'm like, twin? Where have you been? Nobody knows. I don't want to get a fucking copyright violation.
All right. What are we doing today, Nino?
Well, first of all, my name is Nino Daniel, one half of this dynamic duo. Super excited to be back for season 2, part 2. Thank you all for joining us. Chrissy, do you have any front of show shout outs you want to give out?
So shout out to everybody who decided to come back to part 2 of our season 2.
Yes, part 2, season 2.
Let's see. Shout out to our husbands, because I was frantic this morning. I was like, oh my God, I feel like I've never done this before. Just trying to get ready.
I literally was turning shit on. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Right. I was like, Riverside was giving me issues of logging, and I was like, why do I have to push all these buttons?
No. Mind you, everyone, Chrissy is still in Florida. I am still in Arizona. So.
Yeah, we are still on them time zones.
3 hours apart.
I do want to say, starting most likely either sometime this season just to test it out, or the beginning of 3rd season, we're going to add a little excerpt in of called Strange Snack, which is a fun little like news blip of what's happening in the paranormal, the horror, the weird, the whatever. And then also we were thinking of doing mini episodes before the big episode of like either what we've caught streaming or whatever we want to rant about for 15 minutes. On top of that, you can always still purchase the merch that is still at threadless.com. I believe there is a sale going on right now. Nina's been doing a fantastic job of keeping up with that because I have not.
I personally am still like, I like to purchase my merches.
Right? I've been looking at it. I was like, oh, I need to do that.
I need to get more of my shit in my closet.
What else was there? Oh, we do plan to move the episodes. Yep. Move the episode times. So this episode will be coming out on, did we decide Tuesday or Monday? Thursday. Yeah. Sorry, guys.
So Paranormal Misfits Podcast usually comes out on a Saturday, as everyone knows, typically at 2:55 Pacific or 5:55 Eastern. We are now going to be moving episodes to Thursdays, and they will be coming out
in the morning. Yes.
Yeah, so by the time that y'all head to work and have a commute, you can listen to us.
That's right. And then the little snippet episode, the 15 minutes, will be coming out on Sundays about mid-morning, so that you guys get a little tasty poo before we actually get to rant in your ears for that Thursday.
And if you love scatting, then everything is a tasty poo.
Sorry.
You walked into that one.
I did. Nina's on it. I'm still waiting for coffee to hit in.
Oh, I officially now have had... Let's catch the folks up real quick. So I got a new coffee maker from Costco. God bless my husband. It was $750.
Jesus.
And we've did the math, and like every coffee that we order at Starbucks or a coffee place is usually in the home of about $7 to $9 because we are big boys. I'm 6'2", and that coffee machine that we got has already paid for itself.
Very nice.
with how much coffee we do not go out to get.
Did you hear that, guys? You got to do the math to make it make sense.
And this is not boy math or girl math. This is gay math. As a gay man with almost getting rid of my type 2 diabetes, my blood is literally iced coffee and a little bit of hemoglobin.
There you go.
But
it's all that.
Hopping into today's episode, just because we really want to talk about this stuff and we've missed you so much, this is going to be a little something different we're going to be doing moving forward. Previously, we would do an every quarter movie review. And given the structure of how we're filming, because we need our fucking breaks. We do. We both have families. And mind you, until further notice, no one pays us for this. Also, if you'd like to...
Speaking of sponsorships,
if you would like to have your brand or business sponsored in an episode of Paranormal Misfits Podcast, please make sure to click the show notes and email pmpsponsor@yahoo.com. That's for brands or businesses looking to inquire about pricing for podcast promotional marketing. Please email pmpsponsor@yahoo.com. Serious inquiries only. I shouldn't have given it out like that, but it's in the show notes, so who the fuck cares? All right, so we are moving into quarter 1, quarter 2 horror movie review. I will tell you right now, it was giving okay.
I was about to say, looking at your notes on the side, I was like, that's like.
So I saw 19 horror movies that came out in 2025 so far. And I think for the year, I'm almost at with press screenings and screeners, I'm almost at 60 for the year, which is crazy. Insane box. And I'm seeing I'm seeing 2 movies today. Anyways, fuck me. All right. God. The ADHD and the medication. No, I'm kidding.
But you're almost averaging 2 movies a week because there's only 52 weeks in a year. So once you hit the edge.
Averaging 3 actually, because I still do the scary movie summer thing on my social media.
Yeah.
So that's been, Anywho, so we're going to be going over Q1, Q2 horror movie reviews that we've seen that have come out in 2025. That's the caveat. Don't stream something that came out in 23, bitch. That don't count. Okay. So starting off with Wolfman. Have you seen it?
I have not. It didn't look appealing to me. I'm not going to lie.
It literally, they fought the hardest they could to keep this movie in theaters. They fought the hardest they could to keep. I thought it sucked. I was like, what the fuck storyline is this? And then I realized, I'm like, oh, it's Blumhouse.
So that's the storyline.
That's the storyline. Jason Blum. Bloom. What you need to do is bloom your fucking production abilities. I'm gonna check right now. Wolfman 2025 Blumhouse. Wouldn't you fucking know it? Yeah. It's a Blumhouse, and we know in this particular podcast duo. Don't know if we've ever told you guys how we feel about Blumhouse, but
you're a hit or a fucking miss.
It's a hit. It's literally you know who else has been doing hits and misses lately? We'll get into that, but I'm Neon, stop slipping up. A24, stop slipping up. Because Death of a Unicorn, which we'll get into, horrible. Anyways, so I did not like the storyline and the CGI of Wolfman. I didn't think it was absolutely the best. I do think that the story was a little bit more fast paced for what it was trying to come to, the declaration it was trying to come to. It just didn't sit with me all too well. And then I can't help but watch the girl what is her name? I should also have an IMDb page of all of this. Oh my gosh, she played Anna from Inventing Anna.
Julia Garner,
yeah. I can't help but look at Julia Garner and think she was supposed to be cast. She was cast as Madonna in the Madonna biopic.
Okay.
And that got scrapped.
Really? By Madonna?
And also, at the time of this recording, I posted on my Instagram story that there is going to be a sequel to Barbie, but Greta Gerwig and Margot Robbie will not be involved.
No. I really feel like if you come out with a really good, solid, that is it, end it.
That was it. But there shouldn't be a sequel to Barbie. They're just fucking cash grabbing this, and it's not gonna work.
No. Those storylines are gonna be hard. I mean, my daughter loved the Barbie Dreamhouse little animation TV series, but that had a lot of comedy in it. And there was no good storyline. It was just Barbie and stupid Ken and her sister.
Are you watching those AI generated videos online?
Of what?
The ones that of like Barbie. So Ken had approached Barbie and was like, Barbie, I need you to work this weekend. Like, I need you to come in on Saturday. And Barbie goes, I think I can do it, but I'm going to be coming in late. Okay, when are you coming in? Monday.
Accurate.
Okay, moving on. Companion. Loved Companion. The only thing I didn't like about Companion, and I say this with all due respect, is that they released a final trailer of Companion 2 weeks before the movie came out, which spoiled the movie.
Oh, that sucks.
Like, there was a part of the movie where you watch... I didn't realize this. It's only an hour and 37 minutes, and it's from New Line Cinema. So it did well. It did really, really well. Drew Hancock wrote and directed it. Fantastic fucking job. Love. Sophie Thatcher, amazing. Jack Quaid, amazing. Lucas Gage, which we stand Lucas Gage in this house after his fucking amazing performance in Smile 2 last year as a drug dealer. But they showed that she was a robot.
Right.
It was like you guys kind of like did away with like
the whole point of it.
The whole like thing of it. And I didn't really, I don't know. I felt like they could have done so much with it. I felt like it was too quick. But also like the fucking trailer spoiled it. And then on top of that, the movie was out in theaters for 4 days before it went to digital.
Wow, that's it?
The movie was in actual fucking theaters before it went to digital. And I found out that it went to digital even quicker. They only ordered an 11-day package. By the way, did you guys know that when movies go to theater, they can order a package? So you can do the release week package, which is Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You can do an 11-day package, which takes it through to the next weekend. Or if you're Warner Brothers Pictures and you have a movie out called Sinners, you can have that in theaters for 3 months.
I was about to say.
It's still in theaters.
And it's on Max.
Because
it came out 4th of July.
I mean, it's doing well.
Oh, yeah.
Sinners? On Max came out 4th of July, not in theaters. In theaters, it's been since April. Okay, I was like, girl.
No.
Okay. Moving into Hard Eyes. Loved it. Could not tell you enough words about how much I loved Hard Eyes. Hard Eyes has to do with 2 coworkers have to survive the Hard Eyes killers on Valentine's Day, and then they find out who it is. It is directed by Josh Rubin, written by Philip Murphy, and I believe Christopher Landon. Christopher Landon is also responsible for Happy Death Day, and also Christopher Landon is a part of the same club that I'm in. The Men Who Love Men Club.
There you go.
And he's also so fucking hot. Like, have you seen what Christopher Landon looks like?
I haven't.
Oh.
I'll Google in a bit.
Yeah.
I will say also, Hard Eyes, if you haven't watched it, is streaming on Netflix, right? I think it's on Netflix.
I think so.
Right now.
I think you're right. Yep. So it was really, really good to see Mason Gooding in something other than Scream, which he is going to be coming back for Scream 7. There will be no Scream slander on this podcast.
Dun, dun,
Eat a fucking bag of warm vaginas.
Oh.
Okay?
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
No,
I'm not going to take any Scream slander in this. In terms of the franchise, don't slander the franchise. If you have opinions about Melissa Barrera, like I do too, and how she still needed to stay on, and how they did not need to fire her, and how Spyglass fumbled the bag, that is fine. But Scream, the franchise? No, honey. We're not doing that shit. Did you get a chance to see Hard Eyes?
I watched part of it and I fell asleep because I decided to start it at like 1 o'clock in the morning, which was never a good idea for me.
Yeah.
From what I saw, it was great, but I fell asleep.
It was great. Oh my gosh. The next movie that I saw this year was a screener, and I got to do an interview with the writer and director Matt Warren for his film Delicate Arch that came out on Screenbox TV, courtesy of Bloody Disgusting and Cineverse. One of my first solo interviews, but also a really good movie. like actually really well crafted. We've got William Leon, Kelly Mack, Kevin Bolber, Renee Leach. It was such a well thought out movie of four friends like going out into the desert, trying to do some like camp stuff, make a student film, all of this cool things, and then like these rando like situations happened, and it's like one part drama, one part sci-fi, all parts horror. The cinematography in this film, mind you, it's an indie film. The cinematography of this film, top tier.
Nice.
And y'all know I'm a fucking stickler. That's the other thing too I've gotten with like this year is like how I've been rating and how I've been like very intense. I'm like, I can't help that.
I'm sorry.
Did you get a chance to see Delicate Arch?
I haven't.
You're like, no, bitch. Not me.
I sleep a lot because I tried. Just
Chrissy has. Do y'all remember that one scene in Johnny Depp's Willy Wonka where Veruca Salt is like, Daddy, I want another pony, but all I have is 5 parakeets, 6 iguanas, 7 hamsters, 2 prisoners, and like that's
Ellis.
Literally her house.
Yes.
She's like, all I have is 1 husband and 3 kids, but then technically 4 kids if you count my husband, and then we've got like pets, and then my cat's trying to break it. I'm trying to run a podcast, be a mom, and then be my own person, occasionally go get my nails done, and then like
and then coming up with ideas for the podcast and the social media, which when we get to the end, I wanted to share that idea too.
Sure. Yeah. So the next film on the list is The Monkey, and this comes to us from, I believe, Neon.
Yeah, it was the director is the one who just did Longlegs.
Osgood Perkins, yeah. So yeah, it's a Neon. Oh yeah, Oz Perkins. And then he's coming out with another one. So he did Long Legs last year. He did The Monkey this year. There's another film that he is the director of, and it is something. It's called like hold on, Keeper, and that's coming out later this year.
That sounds familiar. Is that the one with the kids? Looks so.
I'm so excited for Keeper.
Oh my god!
So excited. So this film we had Theo James, who played Hal and Bill. Fantastic work. It was actually like one of my favorite parts of this film was the way that they did the color grading. Okay. And the way the shots were set up were so eerie, and like the reds were more crimson and the blues were more like teal, and it's like speaking to this like dichotomy of like light and dark, which I thoroughly enjoyed. But Jesus Christ, Theo James' performance was amazing. And then you had Tatiana Maslany, I think is her name.
Okay.
She was really, really good. And you had like, Adam Scott, who I just love. Elijah Wood was in this too. Like fantastic. Like literally such a good cast. I think like I'm getting into the point where it's like, I don't want to overdo this, but there are certain directors that are coming out with films that I'm like, the expectation that you're setting
is really high, because I was going to say the one who did Nosferatu last year,
Eggers,
is about to do an accurate depiction of Wolfman. Werewolf. I'm so excited for that, because if he yes, absolutely.
Did you see who he just cast?
Yep.
Is Aaron Taylor Johnson broke?
No, he's probably just, well, I mean, think about it. When we interview Jose, he has certain actors that just like, he's going to be using them because he knows they deliver.
Sure, but
I'm just saying.
He cast Lily Rose Depp again.
Well, that one I don't know. But how much has she been in? She hasn't been in like a ton.
Well, she's been in the show The Idol. She's been in Nosferatu. Is it Nosferatu or Nosferatu?
I think it just depends on who you are at this point.
But what if you're an evil entity? Anyways, you must bounce on it. Okay, moving into another Screenbox Cineverse Bloody Disgusting screener that I got, Cannibal Comedian.
And you did an interview on this.
Written and directed by Sean Hayes. Sean Hates. Sorry, Sean Hates. I didn't read this. Sean, I love you if you're hearing this. And produced by Ryan James. I had the best time with them. And I also own the movie, and I have a poster that they all signed because I was like, I'm supporting these people.
Yeah.
Like, that's the other thing that like we do here at Paranormal Misfits Podcast is like we support in whatever ways we can, and so can you. If you click the show notes, you can purchase the merch if you'd like to, but the other things that are free are going to Spotify and YouTube and Apple Podcasts and favoriting us and giving us 5 stars and making sure that we get pushed out to the algorithm. Feel free to follow Paranormal Misfits Podcast and official Nino Daniel on social sites. It all helps, and it's all free, literally. And if you're a brand or business looking to get promotional and marketing opportunities through Paranormal Misfits Podcast, click the show notes and email pmpsponsor@yahoo.com. Okay. With Cannibal Comedian, this was, bruh.
I love the bruh.
Bruh. This was like, where did I put the movie? Oh, it's right there. Okay. Oh my God. This guy who like eats human flesh is trying to become a comedian.
Okay.
And his jokes are funny.
Yeah.
He's got some good quibs, but it's like how he destroys the evidence of who he's killed. Think of what Sweeney Todd did with Mrs. Lovett's meat pies. And he's like selling tacos or empanadas or something, and this was filmed in like New Mexico, and you could tell it was filmed in New Mexico. Yeah. This was like I mean, I liked it. And I think the thing that I enjoyed the most was just getting to connect with Sean Hates and Ryan James, and like such dope guys. Hearing the backstory of how everything came to be was such a treat. And if you are an independent or non-independent movie director, producer, scriptwriter, author of the spooky, the horror, the thrilly, the chilly, feel free to connect with us as well. We'd love to have you on so you can talk about your current project, your upcoming project. Like, we love doing interviews on this thing. Also, if you're a horror convention, book us. I'm looking at you, Mad Monster, Days of the Dead. I'm looking at you, Universal Studios Fright Nights.
I'll interview people at Halloween Horror Nights. Just give me the pass.
Yeah, I'll interview everyone at Halloween Horror Nights. Anyways, moving on. This is where the downfall of A24 begins for me.
Oh.
And it is with Death of a Unicorn.
That's the Paul Rudd and Ortega.
Paul Rudd, Jenna Ortega. It's actually a stacked and packed.
Mm-hmm.
Paul Rudd, Jenna Ortega, Will Poulter, Tia Leone. Christ.
So where was the downfall?
It's not what you think it is.
Okay.
Death of a Unicorn, but it's like you think you're going into a horror, you're going into a sci-fi film.
Okay.
And the way that it was advertised, it was made to be like a horror, but it's very like it was very sci-fi, and it was just a letdown. Like some of the character tropes, I'm like, my God, you're so fucking predictable. Is this a gray hair? Sorry, it's just like the shine. ADHD kicked in right there. Listen, everyone's got a little bit of the tism, me too. Just like it just wasn't what I thought it was gonna be, and then it became too predictable.
Oh.
Also, like I feel like Jenna Ortega is getting typecast.
Yes. Yes. She's ever since Wednesday.
She's now playing the angsty. My mom and my dad and Ghostface coming after me. Here's a unicorn stuck at the blood. Like, it's literally what I feel. That or whatever the fuck she did in Hurry Up Tomorrow. I'm working. Stop talking. I'm going on tour. And the fuckery of whatever is going on this year, it doesn't get any worse with these last two that I have to talk to you about. But all in all, this is where, so Death of a Unicorn is where
A24 drops. Again.
A24, and then also getting into Freaky Tales. Freaky Tales was, it had a slight release in a couple of movie festivals in 2024, but it fully premiered in 2025. I got to see it at the Phoenix Film Festival. This is, you guessed it, another movie with Pedro Pascal. He has been in 4 projects this year.
He has been hustling. Like, the man don't stop.
And isn't he in Eddington? Coming up?
I know he's in Fantastic Four.
Well, so he is in... Oh, God, he's booked out. So Fantastic Four, Materialist, The Last of Us, Eddington. This man Oh, yeah. So he has been in Eddington, which is coming out in August, I think. He has been in Materialist, which has already been released. Fantastic Four, which is coming out in Freaky Tales.
Cheers.
On top of The Last of Us, it's getting to the point where I'm like, okay, I'm no longer watching like the character. I'm watching Pedro Pascal play a character, like get someone different. Loved the fact that this movie also had Normani, and we love Jack Champion in this house. Do you know who Jack Champion is?
No, I don't
Okay,
think so.
Jack Champion. So Jack Champion is Scream 6. He was one of the killers.
Okay.
He was the brother, like he was the hot little brother.
Okay.
But he's also the little surfer looking kid from the Avatar movies.
Okay.
Yeah, like the human kid.
Yeah.
We love Jack Champion. Like seriously, anytime Hollywood is like, we should hire Aaron Taylor Johnson, look at Jack Champion.
There is somebody else, guys.
And I have nothing against Aaron Taylor Johnson. Aaron Taylor Johnson, I have a really nice place for you to sit if you want. He's hot.
Not disagreeing.
Aaron Taylor Johnson is fucking hot. Like, I'm not that man. Oh, listen. We're not gonna listen. I know we're only talking about the horror and the spooky, but like Aaron Taylor Johnson would have also made a really decent Superman. I'm gonna say something that's gonna piss off the GP. David Cornsweet did his fucking job. Y'all can hate me for what you want. James Gunn perfectly cast that fucking movie. Eat a dick. Okay. So yeah, Freaky Tales just wasn't the ticket because it's sort of this like anthology series, but then there's 4 stories going on, and every story at the very end makes sense.
Got it.
We're gonna get into 2 more quick ones. Hell of a Summer, which apparently came out in 2023, but it was theatrically released in 2024. This is Finn Wolfhard's baby.
Okay.
This is Billy Bright and Finn Wolfhard, right? Hey. This movie sucked ass. Okay? No amount of like Netflix nepotism could have saved this movie. Every single kill that happens in this film is off screen. And the red herrings that they include in this film, absolutely fucking insane, with like the social media undertone of like trying to get famous while recording people's kills. They did that in Scream 7. Thanks, Wes Craven, 2011. A bag of actual fucking toasted penises. I should stop cussing so much because we're gonna get flagged.
Not at all. I always put us as explicit.
Oh,
we don't get flagged.
The other film that we need to talk about, going back to Christopher Landon, my baby, is Drop.
Sounds familiar. Why should I know it?
Where she goes on a date, she gets airdrops of like all these things that are going to be happening to her. First of all, saw it twice. Fan-fucking-tastic movie. Christopher Landon, the icon legend that you are. This film was both like watching a movie and a Shakespearean play, with the way that he fucked with the lighting, with the way that he like the camera movements. I'm like, oh my God, are we in this movie?
Did I make it?
Mom, look, it's me. Anytime I see something in fucking IMAX, I'm like, I'm in this film.
That's right.
I'm in this movie. No, really fucking great top tier film, top to bottom, left to right, start to stop. Okay. Predictable.
Oh.
Okay. Predictable.
Mm-hmm.
Because of 2 things that happen. I'm not going to fuck it. In the very beginning of the film, Megan Fahey's character, Violet, is a therapist, and she is at home. And a guy's like, I have to check your water meter. Okay, so you're the accomplice. Because they've been stalking her to find out why she's going on a date with Brandon Sklenner, who plays Henry. So, like, yeah. Anyways, great film. Fantastic film. Fantastic. I cannot say enough about it. With that said, ladies and gents, boys and girls, kids of all ages, and grown-ups too, this is an adult show. We are going to be taking a quick break, but before we do, big shout out to Chrissy, big shout out to y'all, big shout out to me for sticking around for season 2, part 2. Make sure to click the show notes, purchase the merch, give us 5 stars on all of the platforms of which you can listen to this to, and feel free to follow Paranormal Misfits Podcast and official Nino Daniel on social media platforms. It is free.
That's right.
And be sure to okay. Bye.
No, I'm just kidding. No. Go ahead. Whatever you got.
I'm not finishing it. We're gonna come back. Bye.
Okay. Bye.
Hey everyone, Chrissy here. So I just wanted to put you on to another one of our fantastic podcasts that are on the You Run Podcast Network. This month I'll be talking about Fans of the Dead. So this podcast has Mike and Jeremy are fans of the dead. They love everything horror and dedicate every episode to honoring that piece of genre. They discuss, and dissect some of your favorite films. Maybe some you've never heard of, but you should always check them out. They are on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. You can check them out on the You Run Podcast network over off of Instagram and also on the website. Check the show notes below.
We're back. For you guys, a couple minutes. For us, I literally reached over 3 feet, grabbed a swig of water, and we're back.
That's right.
Click the show notes. Perch the merch. Perch the merch. I try to stay on top of the discounts as often as possible. I think
we're currently in the midst of one, right?
I think we're currently in the midst of one. At the time of this recording, it is July 19th, 2025. So whenever you're listening to this too, pay attention to either official Nino Daniel or Paranormal Misfits Podcast or both, because that is where we'll announce more merch sales. Okay, moving on to director's cut. Okay, so I actually thoroughly enjoyed this film.
Okay.
Is it this one? There's like 10 director's cut movies. No, it's not this one. There's like 10 director's cuts movies. Hold on. So this is the one that I also got from, I think, like a different director's cut 2025. Where the fuck did it go? There it is.
Oh, no.
Okay, so director's cut. This film is written and directed by Don Capria, starring Luis Lombardi as Mr. Director, Daniel Koch as Val, Lucy Hart as Babs, and Darren Hicktock as AJ. And the film has to do with an indie band that gets hit up and told, like, hey, I'm a director, or I'll do your music videos for free. You just got to get out to this place. And they go to this place, and it becomes like a little like ritual kind of.
Is it the one with like the really big, like in the warehouse and like the open, like on like a really big platform or whatever? In like a warehouse? Is that the one?
It's in like a house.
It's in a house. Okay.
It's in a house. Yeah. So excited because I can't say much. But I am working pretty closely with their team on the upcoming sequel. And
very cool.
This film was very campy. This film was, and I say closely in the sense of like social media stuff and engagement. Maybe a little bit more, who knows? But this film was so campy. It was so good. It was so funny. It was an easy watch, and it was a lot of bloodshed. It was a lot of bloodshed. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Like, I am so happy that a place like Screambox exists and Cineverse and Bloody Disgusting. Also happy that a place like Paranormal Misfits Podcast exists, where we cross-promote every fucking thing.
That's right.
Yeah, director's cut. You can find it on IMDb. I think it's also, if you want to look at the stuff, it's on IMDb. I believe it's on VOD as well. So director's cut by Don Capria. The poster that you're looking for is a director holding a slate, but the top of the slate is a knife. It's like sharpened like a knife.
Very cool.
Yeah. So that was a cool one. Sinners. That one scene with the spit, I'm wet. I'm soaked.
How was it watching it in theaters? Because that's when you saw it.
In IMAX?
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. Getting and sitting down in a seat and watching my favorite pair of Jordans just act out, because then I say that because Michael B. Jordan played like two people. He played Smoke and Stack, and that is just the movie was great. For people who are like, I didn't like it, eat a bag of dicks. The movie's a slow burn, so a bunch of the storyline in the beginning is talking about all of these like biblical things, and it's talking about how there is so much like inactitude with being a follower of Christ, with loving Jesus, with things that God can help you out with, because there are vices that are being talked about in this film, whether it's greed, whether it's sex, whether it's power, whether it's all of these things. And like, don't miss out on these little mini messages that all composite themselves to the third act bloodbath. And it was like hot. I was like, hot vampires. I was like, I got somewhere you could bite me. Do it.
Like right here.
So good. Also, Miles Catone, who played Sammy Moore, the kid who played the one with like the guitar.
The guitar.
This is his first acting role. First role. Top tier acting. Got to give a shout out to the woman who played Ruthie, the woman who played Beatrice.
Mm-hmm.
We've got Adrien Ward Hammond, Tanaj L. Jackson. We do have to give a shout out to our favorite Steinfeld. I wish she would have sang.
Yeah,
She's got a beautiful.
She does have a great voice.
Yeah, pitch
Yeah.
perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, moving into Until Dawn, which was actual ass.
Now, is this a sci-fi? Is this because just based on like the title, like is that sci-fi? Is it horror?
So it's supposed to be a horror.
Okay.
But it was actually a piece of garbage. That's crazy. Every time they take a video game adaptation and turn it into a film, babe, it doesn't land. It doesn't land the way it should.
Right.
So it was just a hot pile of garbage. That's the only way I could describe it. It was stupid. It didn't need to be made. I mean, I'm sorry. I shouldn't be saying that, but okay, moving on. Final Destination Bloodlines. There will be no Final Destination Bloodlines slander in this household. It was actually a really fucking good movie, and I don't know why so many people are so tepid about it. Like, it was a dope film. It was directed by, it looks like Zach Lebowski and Adam B. Stein. Love them both. Written by Guy Busick. Come the fuck on.
I'll tell you what, if there's anything about Final Destination, I know it always fucks up a generation with some sort of death.
Guess what we're afraid of now?
Septum piercings. If it's what I'm thinking from the no.
Pennies. We're literally afraid of pennies.
Pennies?
Pennies.
Oh, God.
Like the coin.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
That's how the whole fucking thing started.
Oh, gosh.
That's how the whole damn fucking thing started, is some little ginger kid, Ron Weasley reject looking ass, had to go on top of something, flick a little punch, bitch, shut the fuck up.
All right.
I also want to talk about, loved Final Destination Bloodlines. Literally the next week after that, I saw Bring Her Back.
That's the one of the director who did Talk to Me, right?
The Filippo brothers, Danny Filippo, and I think it is Michael Filippo. Danny and Michael Filippo, who did Talk to Me. As we've talked about on this podcast, I am not a fan of Talk to Me.
I'm not either.
Okay? Didn't do it for me. Don't know why. Bring Her Back.
Yeah. Chomped,
ate, gobbled, guzzled, yum. Everyone is talking about the scene. There's a very particular scene. It has to do with a setup in the kitchen. Fantastic film. Slow burn, but once it starts and it kind of gives you these clues of what's happening along the way, we got to give a shout out to, Billy Barat, who plays Andy, Sally Hawkins, who plays Laura, Nisha Haywood, who plays Kathy, John Wren Phillips, who plays Oliver. Big shout out to Sora Wong, who plays Piper. Fantastic. I mean, giving folks who have visual disabilities or impairments, essentially like an opportunity to be seen in movies. And that's not a pun. That's not to be rude. That's just visibility is so important, which is why I thoroughly loved, I loved Superman, because the guy who, the James Gunn version of Superman, because the guy who played like the evil villain from a different country was Bosnian. I'm like, fuck yeah, dude, representation. But yeah, Bring Her Back. What did you think of it?
I haven't watched it yet. I know. I mean, I've watched TikTok videos of it.
Yeah, okay. We move on to Clown in a Cornfield, which premiered at, I believe, Fantastic Fest. This was so good. Directed by Eli Craig, written by Carter Blanchard, Eli Craig, and Adam Cesar. Adam Cesar, the icon that you are. All of them. But this was such a damn good movie. It brought me back to like the early 2000s slashers. It really kind of gave me this like, we're cooking. Like, we're really cooking. Loved the film, loved the storyline. Nothing was predictable for me too much. It was just so fun to like. I was like, damn, this is what it's about. Like, I want to watch movies like this. I want to, this is freaking great. I don't know. There's a couple of plot twists in there where I'm like, oh yay. It's very much like it becomes like this horror thing, but then it becomes like a good versus evil in the third act.
Very cool.
Love, love, love. The next one that I got to watch was a film called Garden of Eden, which my musical friend Mimi Fox was in. She played the guitarist in the wedding. And also my new friend Gigi Gustin was in it, and she plays Brenda. This was written by Joe Netter and directed by Marcel Walls. This was good. Like, you realize that this family is on this like self-righteous path of being God-fearing, but it's how they
go about it.
They have you have to check it out. It's on VOD. It's called Garden of Eden. Oh, it's so good. Oh, and they start you off with showing you the ending scene first, and then they tell you the story.
Very cool.
easiest little thing not little thing, but like easiest to watch. 28 years later, 28 inches later.
He said, "Oh God."
I hated it.
It's got so much hype.
I hated it. Let me tell you something. Jodie Comer, fantastic. Aaron Taylor Johnson, always fantastic. Aaron Taylor Johnson, if you ever need a seat, I know where you could sit. Ray Fiennes, also his name's not Ralph. It's Ray.
Really?
Ray Fiennes.
All right. Well, I've been fucking that name up for years.
And then movie was okay, but like when you think of 28, like the 28 Days Later or the 28 Later franchise, you think of a zombie apocalyptic movie, and this one had a little too much heart. This one had a little too much morale and purpose for me. Not to say that the first two didn't, but
it had more than
this one was like. The sole premise of this film was so that Jodie Comer's character, Isla, who plays the mother, would get treatment for her cancer.
Okay.
That's what the mission becomes. That's what the why becomes. Aaron Taylor Johnson, who plays the father, Jamie, he's trying to raise his son to be a fighter and da-da-da-da-da. And then, of course, you've got the alpha zombies who have the longest, fattest, thickest, throbbingest dicks I've ever fucking seen in my life.
Oh, I've heard.
Oh my God, I was like 28 inches later, impregnation station. Like, I don't know. It was just, yeah. Anywho, moving into the final one of this little review sesh. This was a streamer off of Netflix, Fear Street Prom Queen. Sucked ass.
It sure did.
Sucked literal actual. I mean, like, I think I have farted better.
I grew up loving R.L. Stine and like going with the books, you start off with Goosebumps and then you go into Fear Street and then you go into like the extras that are all like parted off or whatever. And the thing is that one three movie series that's on Netflix that's part of R.L. Stine's thing, Fear Street, the 1666, the what is it, 96 and 1996, I think. Those were all great. I thought those were great, especially for like teen movies. Prom Queen was so fucking boring. I was mad because that's a good series.
It's such a good series.
It's a good series. The book series is a good series. That's what. Oh my God. That was my rant. Sorry. Go ahead for yours.
No, that was it. It was literally like
what the fuck did you do?
No, for real, like bastardized. And I think wasn't the dad Freddie Prinze Jr.?
Was he in?
Wasn't it Freddie Prinze Jr.?
I think so. Come on now, don't be an asshole.
Not me yawning.
Chris Klein. He was part of American Pie.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, same thing. Freddie Prinze.
It is. The 90s to early 2000s heartthrobs.
Yeah. It was so predictable that it was him. And it was predictable that it was the mother. Actually, they try to plot twist you with it being the mother. And then they like make it a family affair. And I'm like, tits McGee.
I know.
There will be no slander of R.L. Stine in this house.
No.
But ladies
just
and
the people
gents,
who try and make the books or books into movies.
Ladies and gents, that is the conclusion of the first episode return of season 2, part 2 of Paranormal Misfits Podcast. It was an average mid-level horror season so far. I don't think it's going to get any better. 2024 was like one of the best years we've had in horror. And I realized
Sinners came out and they set a really high bar though.
Sinner, the fact that Bring Her Back and Sinners are my top 2 favorites so far.
And you
versus
just went over
last year where it was like last year it was like banger after banger after banger after banger, like Heretic, Smile 2, Substance, Terrifier 3, like bangers. I feel like a Miley Cyrus album, like fuck, bangers. But this year is giving bleak, and that's okay, because the first half of 2024 I was like, who the fuck is watching Imaginary and Tarot? Anyways, thanks for joining us. Feel free to click the show notes, purchase the merch if you're able to, and be sure to give us 5 stars and a follow wherever you're listening to this podcast. Feel free to hit the like and follow button for Paranormal Misfits Podcast social media pages and official Nino Daniel. It helps us grow. It's all free. You don't have to do anything. And if you're a brand or business looking to get promotional advertisements done or marketing done for your brand or business through podcasting, please email pmpsponsor@yahoo.com. Serious inquiries only. With that, is there anything else that you want to say before we wrap up today?
I do. First off, thank you again for coming back for part 2, season 2. We are going to be making slowly small adjustments to the podcast. The first is going to be just moving our dates of when we put our episodes out, and then adding in additional episodes. And then on social media, I am hoping, here's hoping, we're going to see how my transition for everything goes. Is to start incorporating Strange Snack, a little excerpt, into our podcast episodes of funky things happening in the paranormal, the horror, whatever world. But also trying to incorporate a fun little recipe you can make on social media to our episodes. So here's hoping. We're going to see how that goes.
Yeah. We've got a lot we want to do with this and elevate it. And Chrissy is such a genius with so many things. Like, big props to her.
Thank you.
Love you.
Okay. Well, that's me. Do you have any left for shout outs?
Shout out to my friends. Shout out to my husband, my sister. Shout out to my friend Emily, who is responsible for everything that I do with a certain movie theater. Just want to give you that. And shout out to me, who makes the best mac and cheese you ever had in your life.
That's right. Also, shout out to Nino's YouTube page, because all of those hide and seek videos are fucking fantastic.
Thanks. I just filmed one.
I love
It's about to be out soon.
Yay.
And again, big shout out to some of my Arizona peeps. Scaredy Cast, According to Seth, Doug Jones, Midway Avenue Productions, Isaac Joel, Artist Assemble, Cult Classics, Horrormonger Collectibles, my friend Sabina, just some faves. Evil Izzy's, Sanctum of Horror. Yeah, okay, cool.
Okay.
And is that all?
I think so.
Folks, listen, we know you don't want to leave, but since you have to go like you have to, it's crazy, you might as well creep out. Bye.